In a faraway island called Feybreak, deep down in the southern shores lies a drop-dead gorgeous facility. I'm talking all your breeding needs. Cakes for your sweet tooth. A merchant standing by to exchange your coins for anything you desire. And the VIP sections on the upper floors, equipped with the finest of amenities to cater to your pals' every need.
Hey, chill, bruh, chill. They're not ready for that. Sup, fam, it's Stats, and y'all came here to build this thing, right? Duh. Well, lucky for you, I got the deets. But first things first, let's address the VIPs. Yep, timestamps to get started on the build is right here. But hang out for a bit while I go over the base details if you got time. Alright, the showcase video was like 40 minutes long, filled with ums and uhs, so we gonna keep it a bit more concise here, alright? The base is off the southern coast of Feybreak Island, across from the level 60 oil rig right here. I made this base with modularity in mind, meaning you can build it as high as you need for your breeding needs. The first floor is where all the food is handled. We got crops, merchants, cooking stations, ranches, and mills for flour, and storage for all the food that we grow. Or buy, because you know we got that money.
Cash money, cash money, cash money, cash money.
The second floor is where the modular design begins. The second floor can be duplicated as many times as needed to make room for whatever you need. In my base, I have 4 breeding farms each on the second and third floor. I also have the Anubis statue, PAL condenser stations, and a refrigerated crusher to handle all my PAL enhancement needs. I also have large incubators and PAL surgery tables on each of these floors. The 4th floor is where I grow all my skill fruits, and my pals sleep on the 5th floor. The 5th floor is also where the central elevator lies that takes you up to the executive suite. A purely vanity section of the base strictly designed for flexing. Up there is an executive office, rest area, balcony, and an all-glass rooftop restaurant. None of which is actually usable in the game. But hey, it looked clean though. So anyways, the primary use is obviously breeding projects, but this base can also be used to make any foods you need, especially if you decide to butcher these pals to make these foods. That being said, it covers all your breeding needs, and you can add as many floors to add as many breeding farms as you can handle. For this build guide, I'm adding an additional floor for the PAL expedition station. This base uses a lot of glass and Japanese structural materials, as well as some polymer, so I was going to count the exact materials needed. But I was like, nah, that's too much, so check it. You just need 2 full stacks of wood, 1 full stack of Paldean fragments, and 1 full stack of stone. And I think about 2,000 polymer should be plenty as well. Side note, this base is cold, so get your temperature up. This is an endgame base, so if you don't have this, go get it. How? Easy. Beat Bellinor Libero on Ultra mode, and you'll get it. Combine that with any decent armor, and your temp gauge should look like this. Side note number 2. This build guide is focused on the structure itself. I go over the interior decorations and items a bit more during the base walkthrough towards the end of the video at this timestamp. But if you want a more detailed look at the interior, then go back after watching this video and watch my base showcase video I did over here. Bear in mind that the building in that video only has 5 floors, but in this build guide, I'll be building 6 floors. Side note number 3. I know. This one's for the newbies. A little bit. This breeding base doubles down as a food production hub. This base and the surrounding area is ideal for everything you need food related. Let me explain. In yellow are the raw meats that you can get by breeding for the pals that hold them, and then butcher them for. Capture the associated pals, and then breed them to butcher for these meats. You can also get these meats right here from running certain missions at the PAL Expedition Station. In green are the food crops that you can grow. In blue are the items you can obtain by putting certain pals in the ranch. And in orange is the mushrooms, which you have to chop down these trees to get. Here's the cool thing. You can actually capture 2 merchants and put them on your base that you can buy all of these items, so you don't have to butcher for these, farm for these, or grow these. You still have to grow these though. Sorry. You'll also have to use the ranch to get these, especially honey for cake production. Mushrooms have to be found in the wild. But lucky you, this island that the base is on, as well as the circular island behind it, has plenty of mystery mushroom trees that drops both these mushroom types, including this one that you use to cook stuff. With all this, you have everything you need to make any food in one central location. Oh, and last note, if you see these icons right here, I'm fast forwarding that section to make this video not be like 6 hours. You can set the speed to the number here on the YouTube speed over here to play this at normal speed. Although the music will play slower at that point, but you know, anyways, with all that out the way, let's get started. Okay, to kick things off, we're gonna fast travel to Feybreak Shipwreck fast travel point on these coordinates on the screen. The circular island thing up here is where we're gonna go, and apparently we're gonna fight some scrubs. One moment.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Ah, look at the top of his head.
Okay, that was annoying. So anyways, now we want to place the first square that we're going to build on. Pay attention to the green egg over here and look where these two plants are. This is the general area where we're going to place the first square. For reference, this is what the dimensions of the foundation will look like. It is not exactly centered on the island here, but you can play around with that if you really want to. I didn't, so here you go. This foundation is 19 tiles long by 19 tiles wide, with one tile back here, which is for the exit. The tile types will be changed, but using the futuristic set tiles for this part is pretty easy to see starting off. The center area is what I rope off for the Palbox placement, and the yellow square is where the Palbox itself will actually be located. We'll change the tiles before placing it because you can't change the tiles under it once placing the Palbox. So get a clean foundation square, raise it above this high. You could go a little higher if you want to clear the plants. Line it up as I do, and place it. You want to aim between the cherry blossom trees here just to line it up. After placing the first tile, go across 18 more tiles for 19 tiles total. And here we go with some more scrubs. By the way, if you want them to stop appearing, you can place a Palbox in the center temporarily just to make them go away. Then you're gonna go 18 tiles this way, and you will continue until you make a 19 by 19 square, as I'll do now. Now's a good time to go over my settings. Also, it's a good time to stare that subscribe button in the face and blast it with the missile launcher. Oh, and like the video too. Appreciate all that good stuff. Moving on. I have one setting that is mandatory. You have to have structure deterioration rate set to 0. I have several parts of the foundation and some of the base building itself outside of the base limits, so we'll need that setting off so parts of the building don't disappear overnight.
Fuck, you can't be serious.
Look out!
You cannot be serious!
Also, my meteor interval is set to 10 minutes, which is why these Feybreak nuisances keep popping up while I'm building. Other than that, everything else is default. But cater your game to your preferences and how you want it anyways, but make sure that structure deterioration rate is set to 0. That's the only one that's mandatory. If you can't because you're in the server or something like that, you could probably use some diagonal pieces to work around the corners that are cut off. And, maybe you'll get it in the circle then. Most of it is not that deep out the circle, but you know, anyways. After connecting the square, we'll clean up the middle section, grab some shrooms, and clear the rest of the nonsense. Now we count 10 squares. And we go up the middle, connecting to the other side. Then we're going to place one extra square out here and then connect some stairs. Notice you can't put the Japanese stairs to the ground. That's cap. You definitely can. You just got to put the clean stairs here first. And then you're going to replace them with the Japanese squares. Now I'm putting 2 more rows of tiles on each side of the center here. I go back to the middle, count 10 squares up, and color it yellow. This is temporary, so I know where the Palbox goes. I also color the surrounding area black, just to show the hitbox indicator. This is what it looks like in the end.
No! Ain't no way, man.
12 seconds later.
Right now, I'm replacing the black squares with Japanese foundations. I will make a 5x5 square here. I finally replaced that yellow square so I don't lose where the Palbox goes. I place it down here, making sure the ball is on the side of where the entrance will be, as you see here. I like to place my guild chest right next to the Palbox, but you can put yours wherever you want on the base. At this point, I'll set up some food, just in case I need some pals to build some things so they don't starve. Here's our progress so far. Now, we'll start putting walls up in the shape of the base. Follow along with me as I do it. We're going to put 3 walls up in the center. Then we're going to put 1 wall on each side of the center. Then we're going to break the 3 middle walls we put earlier. This opening is going to be your entrance. Now on the right side, you're going to go 2 more walls to the right. Then you're going to turn and place 3 walls. Then you're going to turn right again and place 3 more walls. Then you're going to turn here again and you're going to place 9 walls across. Now go inward and place 2 walls. Turn again and place 3 walls. Turn inward and place 4 walls across. Turn here and place 1 wall here. And then turn this way and place 3 walls here. Now we're going to do everything we just did in reverse on the other side. We're going to go ahead and place 1 wall and then turn here and then place 4 walls. Now place 3 walls up and then 2 walls across. Now just like the other side, we're going to place 9 walls going straight up. Then we go inward and place 3 walls. Turn over here and then connect to the left side of the wall. Now we replace all the flooring inside the wall with Japanese foundations. Now you see when we place the Palbox, meteors and supply drops migrate to the top island here instead of the bottom. This is what you want, and you can farm them up here. Also, since it's on Feybreak Island, you're guaranteed a work suitability book and elixir as well, because this is a high tier loot drop location. Slight point here, if you notice that the coloring is a little bit off, rotate one of the pieces here 180 degrees and the colors will line up. But I ain't got the time for that, so let's keep pushing. Now we'll start the runway. We'll put the Japanese and glass foundations as you see here. For these gaps here, we'll use the clean roof piece, but since there was a mushroom tree here, we're going to need to place foundations under it so it doesn't grow over. So this part will be a little bit tricky. We'll get back to that, but for now, we'll extend the glass and Japanese foundations to the end of the island structure. Now back to what I said earlier, we're gonna have to freehand the clean foundation pieces to fit as you see here. You may have to play around it to get it aligned right. After being able to lay them across like you see here, the trees won't have to pop up anymore, and you can now place your roof pieces over it. Before doing that, I do color the clean foundations black, just because I feel like it. And then now we put the clean roof over it. Extend the Japanese center pieces with roof pieces. Same with the glass and the clean roof pieces until it can't go any further. Now we replace the outer foundation here with glass. This is what it should look like in the end. Now we can start working on the building. We start with putting pillars in the center parts as you see here. Now we extend the walls to 3 walls high and go across the entire building. Each floor needs to be 3 walls high, which should be enough for most pals. This right here is the stairs and back area. Over here, I'm replacing some glass walls with Japanese walls and doors to exit the base from the backside. Now we start on the stairs. From this point here, we count 6 squares. And and place a Japanese triangle wall here. Then we place another one 3 squares to the left. We then put 3 walls in between as shown here. Now we're going to throw some Japanese stairs right here. So we'll put 2 glass walls here and the same on the other side. Then we'll pull up regular walls and triangle walls just to make the stair structure that you see here. In the back, pay attention to this little alleyway I make here. On this side, we use stone walls for the merchant station. Then we close the alleyway on this side here as well. Now we continue the structure of the merchant station here with some pillars and stone fences. Then we finish it out with some walls in the back. We'll finish up the merchant station in a bit. For now, we have to work on the electrical room, which will be under the stairs. First, we'll have to put glass doors on each side here, as you see. Then I'll employ some of my Anubis to craft the accumulators I put down here. While they work, I'll fix up what will be the rest of this floor with wave generators and the base enhancements that I'll place behind the glass walls in that area here. After finishing the bottom electrical room area, I'll come up the stairs and place flooring to access the upper levels. On this floor, I'll also put flooring for the elevator area. Let's check our work here. Now we place some Japanese stairs on each side, 2 sets on each side. We come back down to the left side and we put a large electric generator here. Now I will work on the exit area. Follow as I build this out. Okay, for the second floor, I start by laying the flooring down. I skip the elevator area and stairs area. We keep that uncovered. After doing about this much, we're gonna come back down and finish the merchant station. With flooring above, I can drop walls from the top to complete the look. Now I continue laying the floor across the second floor. Let's do a progress check. See how I kept the elevator and stairs uncovered? That's what you want. Now we'll put up walls for the second floor. We start by putting clean pillars at the front here. And now we surround the buildings with glass walls. Over here, we'll make an alleyway area. This is where we'll tuck away the fine beds so that you can sleep on any floor. This was done prior to allowing us to sleep on pal beds, so this may be outdated, but if you want to sleep on pal beds instead, you can ignore this and tuck whatever you want on those corners. Now we continue by extending the walls around the elevator area. By the way, in case you didn't know, it's not an actual elevator. This is where you can get on your flying pal and fly up to any level with ease. Now we finish surrounding the floor with walls 3 tiles high. Let's check our work. Once again, we'll make the stairs and stair structure for the second floor. This will be set up a tiny bit different from the first floor, but this method will be repeated for all other floors after this. I put clean tiles here as temporary tiles to put up the stairs. Then I go ahead and place the stairs. Now we can remove the temporary tiles for a cleaner look. Now for the third floor, this is where you come in.
What?
How many floors do you want? That depends on what you do. Here's what we plan to build. You can make this shorter or taller depending on your needs. I usually set up the first floor for food and electricity production. The second floor is where I start putting breeding pens. In this picture, I have the second through fifth floors for the functions you see here. You can customize this as you want based on your wants and needs. In my showcase, I had 5 floors instead of 6, but in this build guide, I'll build 6 floors. My setup initially is food on the first floor, 4 breeding farms each on the second and third floors, skill fruits on the 4th floor, pal beds on the 5th floor, and a pal expedition station on the 6th floor with the elevator to the executive suite. If I wanted to min-max this setup, which I will do after this video, what I would do instead is put food on the 1st floor, pal beds on the 2nd floor, skill fruits on the 3rd floor, the breeding farms on the 4th and 5th floors, and the pal expedition station on the 6th floor with the elevators. The possibilities here are endless, but what's important to you right now is how many middle floors here we have. I would say 4 of these floors if you want 8 breeding farms, and 5 of these floors in the middle if you want 12. Either way, I'll show you again how to build the 3rd floor, which is the exact process as building the 2nd floor, and I'll put the timestamp here to return to the 3rd floor. If you need instructions when building each floor after that, it's going to be the exact same way as the 3rd floor. Follow this guide for each floor in the middle here until you want to build this elevator floor up here. Okay, here we go. Once again, I built 4 floors in between. So I built these floors so far, and now I plan to work on the top floor here with the center elevator leading to the executive suite now. For the 6th floor, the building process is mostly similar. I forgot to record this part for some reason, my bad, but basically you're going to do the same thing with 3 walls, 3 tiles high, those same pillars, and you're gonna do that part. You're gonna skip the stairs because we're gonna do something a little different for that. Before we get started though with the 6th floor, I forgot to put pillars down this middle part on each floor, so we're gonna do that now. After the pillars, we'll put pillars, walls, and fences around the stair areas for railings, as you see here. This is what it looks like when completed. Now from this spot, I'm going to go 4 spaces to the left and place a clean pillar. Then I'm going to put 3 more pillars 3 spaces away from each other, as you see me do here. Make sure they're all aligned in the same direction. Then I surround it with glass, minus the entrance side facing the stairs. This is what it looks like so far. Now we come to the top and cover the flooring, which is actually the roof here. This time we're going to cover the rear elevator and stairs area, as you see here. We will not cover the central elevator areas you see here. Keep that open and place roof pieces around it. Now over here, we're gonna put up more clean pillars at each corner of the center elevator. Then we're gonna stack them 4 tiles high. The total height will be 15, but we're gonna do it 4 at a time. Now surround it with glass on all 4 sides. Now we put glass flooring at the top to continue to build it up easier. I colored the glass so I know to break it when I finish the elevator. After this, do 4 more tiles high of pillars and glass walls and repeat the same process 2 more times. Vibe check, you see the oil rig right there? And then Feybreak is in the background right here. Dope. Doing red this time, but you can do whatever color you want. It doesn't matter. Green color this time. For this last set, we'll go 3 tiles high to make 15 total. At the top, we're going to surround the outer ring with clean roof pieces. Now I'm going to put the pillars up 3 tiles high from here. I go on top of the pillars and I place glass roof pieces to connect the pillars together. This will be part of the roof of the executive suite. Here's what the elevator looks like so far. Now I go down and I break the inside pieces that I colored. If materials don't fall and get stuck in the air, go get them.
No, no, no!
Okay, that never happened. Moving on. So apparently I forgot to record this part as well. Oh my goodness, I'm 2 for 2 terrible. Sorry. I'm really messing up, so let me coach you here. You're going to come up the elevator and you're going to land at this opening here where the circle is at. All other sides will be covered in glass. This entrance is 3 tiles wide. The first 3 are already placed here from the outer ring we placed earlier. So you're going to extend those 3 tiles out 4 more tiles wide to this end here. Then you're going to create a flooring that's 10 tiles wide in total, 3 tiles in the center like you did here, 4 tiles this way, and 3 tiles that way. Then you're going to extend it all the way back 15 tiles here until you make it look like this. I painted some tiles black so it's easier for you to see the dimensions. Pause this and build this out, and then unpause once it's done. Be sure to keep the elevator opening uncovered. After placing them, we put 2x3 glass flooring right here for the balcony area. Now we make sure the tiles are flipped in the directions like I show you here. If they're flipped, good. If not, do it now. Now we'll enclose the elevator in glass like I show here, leaving this side open facing the oil rig. I put up glass walls around the structure, 3 walls high now, like you see here. Over here, I enclosed a glass balcony with glass fences. And finished putting up the walls after. I'll place Japanese pillars here by the balcony. I had to break the fence here to put it. Same on the other side, I just built it again right afterwards. Now I go up to the roof and I finish laying it across the entire area. Let's check our work so far. Now let's build out the runway here. With the same design as the bottom one, the difference is we're using roof pieces exclusively instead of foundational pieces, but it'll still look the same regardless. Extend it as far as it can go, which should be the same length as the runway below, because Palworld physics. We do a quick flyover to check our progress. Now we'll build a structure for the executive office and rest area. Flip the roof tiles here to match the orientation of the bottom. We now carve out the rest area. This is the only area that's not pure aesthetics. You can actually store items here and rest once beds and chests are set up here. Now we'll work on the room for the restaurant. This right here is the kitchen area. I do the roof area a bit different here since we have new pieces. You can decide if you like it or not, or if you want to switch it up. I'll drop down here and put up clean fences for the bottom runway like I did with the top. One of the key features of this base is the runway design, so I'll show you how I do it now. I use these lanterns here to line up the runways so it's lit up even at night. First, I use some walls to align the first lantern here. As a side note, you're working outside the base, so bring a lot of flame organs and wood in your inventory to build all the lanterns. After building the first lantern, I snap more next to them just to keep building them out. Take your Anubis out at this point to help you build them all faster. I go back and break every 2 lanterns and keep the third, and rinse and repeat this process as you see here in the video. I do the same on this side as well. I'll build out the number 10 first, and then I'll go on the other side and build the number 28. Here's what it looks like when it's done. After doing this on the bottom, we're going to do the same process on the top runway. So here's the exterior
At night.
You can see the runway glowing. At the entrance, you're greeted by 2 ranches, one to the right and left. To the left side, you also have the medical station, cooking stoves, and mills for making flour. The power generator is also on this side. To the right, you got your food crops, storage for your food crops, and the merchant station. On the second floor, I have 4 breeding farms, large egg incubators, PAL surgery table, Anubis statue, refrigerated crusher, and PAL condensing machines for PAL enhancements. The third floor is the same, except we have a PAL disassembly machine, the fourth floor has all the skill fruits. The build is showing my base with 5 floors, not the 6 that I just built, but the last floor is where the elevator is. Imagine an additional floor below here and keep it pushing. Elevator here leads to executive suite, where I have the executive office, rest area, and restaurant. And that's it, folks. Hope this build guide helps. If it works for you, please sub to the channel and let me know in the comments how much this guide helped you. Alright, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
3,